Hey everyone, this is Rachel, and today I'm here with a new scrapbooking process video. Thanks so much for joining me here, and I hope you enjoy. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome, and I would love it if you would become a subscriber. You can also click on the notification bell so you always know when I have a new video up. Alright folks, let's get going! Hey everyone, and welcome to the color challenge for My Little Scrapbook Store. This week we are working with the color white. So I'm going to be doing a lot with texture and also with shiny versus non-shiny. I am going to bring just the tiniest bit of gold and a little bit of black because obviously if I had an all white layout, you wouldn't be able to see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you put on fast forward. Before I do, just two things. First, if you could flick me a thumbs up, that is super awesome. Also, don't forget to check in the description box for all the links to My Little Scrapbooking Store, their webpage, their Facebook groups, and come join us over on the Facebook group for the challenges if you want to join in. We are going to have Blue Week next week, and I will have my live on Thursday, June 16th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in watching me put together a layout using shades of blue and also chatting with you via the chat on and it's going to be on my YouTube channel. You'll also see there are some lives that are over in the Facebook group. So some are on YouTube channels, some are in the Facebook group. So that's why I'm going to link all the Facebook group stuff below in the description box. So, working with white product, check out the Facebook groups, flick me a thumbs up, and let's get going. All right, so here we are with my white color challenge. Now I'm going to be playing a lot with texture. I do have these two 3x4 photos, and I am bringing in the color gold. So if you look over at the mood board, what I was really struck with was the center right side photo with those hanging lights, and I really thought that brought in the warmth of that gold color. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to manage to mess up this process video. So I'm going to talk you through the beginning part, and then I'm going to come back live and kind of explain what I did embellishment-wise. Because I had an alarm go off and I accidentally turned off my video, not meaning to. So I do apologize for that. You will get to see the main part of the white and the main part of what I'm doing as my main embellishment, which is that heart-shaped cut file. Now this is a cut file I got as a free gift when I went to Heather's Crafty Life retreat a couple years ago. One of the women there has a small cut file business, and she gifted us a whole bunch of the kit files. There were some extras and I grabbed them. So as you can see right now, I've got that gold flecked tissue paper, and I'm just backing that with my photos. And so, as I said, I'm really going to be dealing with a lot of texture. I also have a glassine bag, and I'm going to add that as another bit of texture, but still that same white translucent look. So I'm really happy with the way this layout turned out. It's super cute and managing to keep, for the most part, pretty white. Now you do see that the cut file has a bit of pattern to it. Now I could have flipped it over and just used the white side, but I decided I did want to have a little bit of pattern to this. The idea of having a color challenge isn't necessarily to have absolutely everything be that color. It's more just to have that item be in the forefront. So if you're thinking, oh, I'd like to do the white challenge, but I don't want to do an all white layout, that's absolutely fine. You do not have to. And there are a bunch of examples being put out by the design team showing just different ways you can bring that color white. Now you'll see I trimmed out this piece of embossed paper. This is actually given to me by my friend Crystal. She has an emboss and cut machine, and she had given me a whole bunch of different embossed 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, and this is actually my last one that I managed to use. I was so excited, and that's going to be what I back my cut file with. So same, once again, playing with texture rather than with color. So while normally what I would do is either bring in something that's been mixed media'd or bring in a pattern paper, this time I went for an embossed piece of white cardstock, and it just brings that texture in. So once again, bringing in texture versus color. And that's just a really great way if you're looking to play with, say, one simple color rather than a bunch of different colors. So here we go. I have this laid down. I'm super happy with it. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Can you tell? Absolutely not. And that's the thing, is because I have the piece of paper over it, even though it's not perfect, it still works quite well. So now I'm going to go ahead and trim off the branding strip on my white piece of cardstock that I'm using as my background. I do have a lot of white going on, so I am going to, as I said, bring in just a bit of gold. I've got the gold with the tissue paper. I'm also going to bring in some gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine. So what I have here now, I'm not going to keep it like this. I'm going to move it down. I'm going to move my photos over to the right-hand side, and I'm going to lower where those hearts sit. So what happens is I go to put the rest of my ATG on, and I run out of ATG. So I come back and everything is fine now. I go ahead to glue it down, and I realize, oh sugar, you doofus, you wanted to add some gold Heidi Swapp Color Shine. I also had Ms. Xanthe sitting on my page earlier, which is why you see me wiping all the cat hair off, because she will, by the way, play a major role at the end of this video. If you're a Xanthe fan, she does poke her little nose and actually entire body on once we come back live. So here I have the Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine. I'm going ahead and being liberal, and as you see, I've brought back the mood board just to show you what I was talking about with bringing that in. So I'm going to go ahead and place the paper back on, and now I'm going to go ahead and place that cut file with the embossed hearts. Sorry, they're not embossed hearts. It's a heart cut file with embossed roses down below it. And I'm going to add a little bit more of the Heidi Swapp Gold Color Shine, and I put that postcard over just to cover up the cut file because I really wanted that to be pure white. Now I'm trying to get it to dry. I'm also going to be adding this epoxy flare style button. This is from an Etsy store called Scrappin' Happy Studios, and so rather than a true flare, it is more of a it's a piece of paper with an epoxy bubble over it, and it's a little bit flatter than traditional flare. Now I'm going to start doing my journaling and come back to you live. Hey everyone, I am coming back to you in real time. I apologize. An alarm went off on my phone, and when I went to go turn the alarm off, I think I accidentally turned the video off too. So I'm pretty sure you got the main portion of what's going on videotaped. What I think you missed was me doing the title, which I would have cut away from anyways, but I'm using these white holographic Amy Tangerine that came out with her Picnic in the Park line thickers, along with these puffy cursive-y thickers, and those came from Hip Kit. You may have missed me adding these white enamel dots. Those are from Echo Park. From My Favorite Winter line, which was, I think, a current winter line. I think this is 2019. Yeah, 2019. So you may be able to find those someplace. I am not sure if you missed me adding the word giggles. This came from a freckled fawn kit. It's pretty old. I also added a couple of the hearts from that same package, and I'm pretty sure you would have seen me add the frame and this second epoxy flare style piece. And if you hear Ms. Xanthi, she is also trying to join us once again. But thank you guys for joining in. I apologize for the end of this video. Don't forget to head on over to My Little Scrapbook Store to pick up your supplies to make some wonderful pages. And also head on over to the Facebook groups. I will link everything below. There are several Facebook groups. There is the just her store Facebook page. Then there is her layouts and more, and that's where there are some monthly challenges, including a sketch challenge, the color challenges, and all of that. Then there's also a third group that is dedicated to her online crops. She normally, hello Ms. Xanthi, I'm just gonna move this. Don't step on it, it's still wet, it's still wet, it's still wet, you dum-dum. So I'll chatter at you for a second while Ms. Xanthi lays there. So, as I was saying, she has these online crops where she offers different challenges, and she gives you a decent amount of time to get them done. And so I hope you guys will join us over there. She also has, when she reaches benchmarks of people joining the groups, she offers gift cards as kind of like a raffle situation. So if you head on over and join in, you could get a chance to win a gift card to the store. All right, folks, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hopefully you will flip me a thumbs up, even with the wonkiness at the end. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye. Xanthi says bye too. Yes, she does.